A very good evening to all who present here in this gathering, and a very happy Silver Jubilee to all the members of Don Bosco Higher Secondary School. At the very outset, I wish to express my sincere thanks to Reverend Brother Albert Eldkar, the principal of the school, for associating me with this auspicious occasion, the Silver Jubilee celebration. Members of the teaching staff, members of the non-teaching staff as well, the parents, and all the students, and my special greeting to Reverend Father Sylvester, who is the director of the school and also the parish priest, for the Gomes, the former principal of the school, for the Joseph, the director and principal of the St. Anthony's College. And excuse me, I will not be able to name them all, and I am not in a position to know all the names of the fathers and sisters who are here. So I wish you all the best, and I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I would like to speak about the leadership on this occasion. First and foremost, I must express my sincere appreciation to the founder and all the co-founders of the Don Bosco School. And I would also like to request each one of you to give them a moment, think about them, their farsightedness, the vision, the concern to educate the people of this area, and the need to establish this school as we see today. As I've already mentioned, that I would like to speak about the role and the importance of leadership in this occasion. You may be wondering why I choose to speak about this subject on this occasion. Because I understand that it matters to you, the students, and all the people of the state, and the state as a whole. We should remember that public safety and security, social and economic growth and prosperity of any country depend largely on the kind of a government that we elect. It also depends very much on the clean and effective government that the people elect. For example, I would like to tell you about a very well-known destination where every one of us would love to visit, and that is Singapore. Singapore is a very small and tiny independent country with 736 square kilometers only. I don't know how many of you know the size of East Khas Hills district. Please raise your hand. You know what is the size of the East Khas Hills district? It is more than 3 times the size of Singapore. Singapore, which is small and tiny, took only 35 years to transform itself from the third world to a first world. They don't have resources to survive. Besides other problem that they have to encounter as a new city-state. The only reason that makes Singapore to be successful within the time span of 35 years is only a cleaned, effective and responsible government that the people have elected. Look at our Meghalaya. What do you see? There is no future for the state. And I'm sure you will be all disappointed and you'll be more furious when you come to know that Meghalaya is blessed and bestowed with huge natural resources, mineral resources, and water resources. But what do we have? Meghalaya, as it is today, is one of the poorest states in the country and the poorest in the northeastern states. There has been a gradation in the environment, as has been demonstrated by those students. Corruption is on the rise, and Meghalaya is in the news for all the wrong reasons. Imagine what would have happened if the gospel did not reach into these hills and there is no church organization. What would be the situation? I would like to tell you that there is a vast difference between a real leadership and a pseudo leadership. We must be truly appreciated the church, and we are really truly blessed by the presence of the church, which provide us a kind of leadership and also shouldered the responsibility in the field of education and healthcare, besides their spiritual works and activities. Even here in this institution, I'm sure that students physically experience the warmth and a sense of security when you have a right and strong leadership in the personality of Dr. Brother Albert L. Dakhar. The last but not the least, I don't want to speak long because I know that most of the students in the last part of the program, they would not like to listen to speeches. So I'll be brief. I will come to the conclusion. So last but not the least, you may ask, what does leadership have anything to do with us, the students?